Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Deja Vu here alongside Varoche. We're going to go on to the second set of STX versus We Made Fox. STX is not going to play around anymore, bringing out Cal, one of their big guns, to try and take down Midas. Godzilla is going to try and take down Midas. Should have a good chance here. Midas in that last game playing pretty well, and me and Varoche had a little lively discussion as to whether or not Midas is actually a good player. If you look at his statistics, his worst matchup is at 56%, so that is pretty darn good. But Varoche had an interesting theory on why that is, so I'll let Varoche give his thoughts.
Yeah, I was looking through his stats, and I feel like he never plays anyone good. Whenever he plays someone good, he loses. I've never seen him beat anyone good. And when you look through his stats, he beats all the worst people that like you've never heard of. Like Miso, I've never heard of. It's like all these terrible players, Koala, Purple, Hope, like Don Gray. Like when's the last time you saw any of them play? But whenever he meets up against even a decent player, like Mind is good, he lost to Mind. Tester sucks. He's like the captain of Eastro or something, and he sucks. And guess who beat him? Or guess who he got beat by? Or whatever. Midas lost to him, and Midas lost to Taza, and Midas lost to Hojo, and like Midas lost to Asuka Jr., who I've never heard of in my entire life. It's like Midas has a great record without beating anyone good or even average. He beats like all the worst players in the entire game and somehow put it together like a 55% win rate just doing that. And is this like a 14cc that we're seeing?
It probably will be, considering he hasn't done any other building. Probably could be. But, the one thing I will say about Midas is that he's an older player. He's like 22. He's been around for a while, and he did make it to WCG for Korea at least once, so he couldn't have been awful all the time. And actually, no, he's throwing down Iraqs right now. It's just not a Wallen. But I'm thinking a lot, I'm hoping anyways, that a lot of those stats actually, hopefully most of the good stats have come from the past, like in 06 or 04 when he apparently was good and was like making Star Leagues and doing well in WCG, that sort of thing. And both these players playing really, really standard. Don't worry, if anything interesting game-wise was going on, we would stop discussion and tell you.
Yeah, but I think Cal's just a better player. It's very rare that Midas gets to play against Cal. I feel like there's people like around the C rank that they've got a really good record. They're like, oh yeah, I've got 56% win rate. But it's like you're at the C rank and you're playing other C players. I feel like that's Midas, and somehow he got into a game with, someone who's legitimately good. Cal is great. Cal made it to the semifinals of the OSL, or of the MSL rather, where he got stopped by none other than J-Dong. I mean, like, that's the mark of a good player. He beats all the players that aren't like of the A or S class and can only be challenged by someone as good as, J-Dong. And it looks like a robotics facility is what Cal's going to go for. And Cal's got amazing Reaver control. Not like Stork-esque, but he's got really good Reaver micro. So I think if that's what he's going to go for, it could be really awesome to watch. And
that was a
really, really early command center. Midas is like, I'm playing Cal, but he practices against Shine Cal a lot, so he's like, okay, so I'm playing against Zerg. So he's like, all right, one racks into CC, and Reavers I think are pretty good counter to one racks into CC. Am I wrong?
They're pretty good, just because, they can outrange bunkers, they can take out whole swaths of Marines in a single blow, and I don't think there's an academy or anything going up because of that early command center, so I don't think he's going to have scans and see this coming, and at the same time, Cal's put a block on his ramp, so, Midas has no idea what's going on, and he hasn't even, he's got no idea at all what's going on. He's just going to have to play very, very defensive. Now, if this was Flash, say, and we knew that Flash was doing a one racks into CC, you know that he would have had the timing down and have the micro to, defend against most anything, because it's what Flash does. But Midas, I don't think we're going to see that. I think we're going to see
support Bay first.
Well, that's what he really should be going. As soon as he saw the one racks into CC, he knew he didn't need an observer. He knew that there wasn't factory, like a 2 factory or an FD or anything coming his way, so he doesn't need an observatory. Absolutely no nest, no need. And that Zealot should stop the SU. Oh, man. That is brutal. And that's going to see Actually, I think it might not have seen the shuttle.
I don't even think it matters. It's like knowing whether or not you have impending doom. It's like there's really nothing Midas can do. Even if he saw the Reavers, now that he knows that there's Reavers, he just can pray. It's like It's like if you're a prisoner, whether you're blindfolded or not, seeing if the person standing above you has a gun. It doesn't matter whether or not you see that they have a gun. They've still got the gun that can shoot you, and there's nothing you can do about it at all. And Midas is throwing down 2 factories, but he's not going to have anything out in time, and Reavers are going to, like, the first Reaver of Cal is either going to take out a crap load of SCVs, or if Cal so chooses, take out the bunker and allow goons to run in before enough factory units have been produced to defend against that.
And I don't think Midas saw this, because he saw a second SCV going up there, but he knows that there isn't a second command center, so he knows that there is tech coming his way. He knows it's either got to be Reavers or DTs. I think that's why we just saw the engineering bay go up as soon as he saw that there wasn't a Nexus yet. So we're seeing turrets go up, and they are in time, so we'll see what Cal got for Micro. And as you said, he's got very, very, very good Shuttle Reaver Micro, as all of the good players do. I think every single Dragon, I would say, all the 6 Dragons have very good Reaver Micro overall. And picking off 3, 2, how did that one SCV live? I don't know how it lived from that chunk of SCVs, but it did somehow. But yeah, you're right. That bunker's going to go down, and then the forces of Cal are just going to march in here. And what is Maya's going to do? I don't think he can do anything. Another Reaver Blast, taking out a couple more Marines, and this is just really, really awful for Cal.
He's building another bunker, when in doubt.
Yeah, bunkers are not like Dark Templars. When oh my god, that was a huge
oh my god, 13 kills.
Oh my god, this game is over, but that's just a really cool Reaver. Just to see 16.
Oh my god, it's gonna get to 20. It's like, have you ever seen a Reaver by the 7-minute mark attain 20 kills? You're about to.
Usually you need like Speed Shuttle to do this and like bounce in between bases or something, but
like Stork pulls off all in Reaver builds where it's like he goes for Speed Shuttle, really early Reaver, and if his Reaver if he can't suicide a Reaver and get 15 kills, the build has failed, and there's GG. And Stork's Reavers still don't get this many kills. That was a 23 kill Reaver by the end. Oh my god, Cal stomping all over Midas, and that's why Midas beats crappy people like Cute Angel, but loses to Cal.
Take a seat, Midas. This is Cal's house. We're going on to the third set, guys. Cal and versus whoever FOX wants to send out.